show on Hauraki. Cheers, Tui, for bringing back the laughs in a world gone mad. Yeah, right.
Welcome to the biggest show on earth.
Our biggest show.
The biggest.
This is big.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great having your company this glorious Wednesday afternoon, the 11th of December 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui. Get it in you?
Yes, please.
Oh, if you would.
Hey, the batch, the Barbie, the box of Tui, summer sorted. Hey?
So
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
man.
so
That was
good,
freaking
Keyzie.
awesome.
That was really good. I tell you what else is freaking awesome. Your entirely white ensemble today. It is so immaculately clean.
Thank you.
That it's glaring in my eyes, and I can see the iron, the ironing marks in your t-shirt there.
Can you see them?
I
Damn
can
it.
see that, and your magnificent pulnamu is just glistening on your t-shirt there, and a very cool kind of funky white cap. How are you, Keyzie, you mad bastard?
You know, I'm going really well, Jase. I like your shirt.
Thanks, man.
Because you basically have three shirts. You know, you've got your lemon shirt, you've got your boat shirt, and then you've got your other, like, bluey kind of shirt.
And his massive bird shirt.
And my bird shirt.
And your bird shirt Hoyte. And then in winter you wear your weird hoodie. Like, I know what you're going to, pretty much what you're going to look like every day you come in. Today you're wearing a new one. It's very, very dark brown with hints of little, like, gold circles on it. My granddad had that exact type of shirt.
Thanks, man.
So I'm looking upon you right now quite fondly.
Yeah, good stuff, Keyzie.
Reminiscent of 70s wallpaper.
It is wallpaper styles.
So cool. I felt it was very Pug-San, actually. But anyway, speaking of Pug-San, you too are a glistening white today. Well, actually, it's more of a grey T-shirt, but you're wearing it more casually, like you've just pulled it out of your drawer, not ironed it, and sort of starched it, and all that sort of jazz.
Nappy
It's a
Sam.
little more rugged, man.
Yeah, you're looking rugged, man.
Thanks,
You got a bit
brother.
of stubble action going on. You got a hot mo there.
Oh.
How's life, you stallion?
Ah, it's going good, man. As always, grateful to be here with you fellas.
Yeah,
what a
good.
pleasure this is.
Tell you what, fellas, it's a huge show ahead as well. Coming up shortly, your chance to win Tui $100.
Yeah, totally.
With a naughty or nice list. Just keep an ear out for 0800 Hauraki, and that cash could be yours. Plus, had a bit of a run-in today with some youths, Jase.
Yeah, I get you.
Wouldn't mind getting that off my chest too. And huge news in terms of strip clubs here in Auckland that I think the entire nation needs to know about. We'll probably talk about that next.
Yeah, great, mate. So much going on, but in the meantime, here's Everclear.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Def Leppard there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:13.
If it's okay, fellas, I've got some breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Huge fire in downtown Auckland, fellas.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Started approximately lunchtime today. The reason why it's interesting is because it was at a local strip club.
Yeah.
So I believe it was Showgirls caught on fire approximately lunchtime today, which is a weird time for the fire to start. They had to close all the intersections around the area to contain the fire. Good news was, though, the closures were only expected to last for 40 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So people would have been back in business after that, which is great to hear.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I guess, thoughts and so forth to the people that may have been involved in that. I hope they're doing okay. Hope that, if they're in the establishment, that they managed to get out and there were no injuries.
Well,
and
it says
and
here
that they're all tickety-boo.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to say that to them in person tomorrow, Jase. It says here that it was totally fine. No one was hurt. Everyone got out in an orderly fashion. In fact, it says that it was very undramatic.
It obviously got pretty hot in there.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Jase, is how does this thing start? The only thing I could think of is like friction. Like on the pole or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Either that or someone left a heater on.
True story, man. I used to work at a strip club and...
What?
Were you a stripper?
No, I wasn't a stripper.
Oh, were
but-
you on the bar or something?
No. I when the ladies would go off and have a break, I'd do like a fire show.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
Like
Yeah,
blow flames and twirling sort of fiery sticks, and then the ladies would come back on. So maybe it was something like that. Maybe someone was doing some sort of pyrotechnic thing in between the acts.
Well, actually, just on that, because the secret to that blowing the flames thing is because you coat your throat with like a fireproof thing, don't you? And then you spit like petrol out or something.
Well, in my case, it was vodka, but yeah, definitely.
Right, okay.
Definitely.
Well, this is part of the, like, because I'm picturing myself at a strip club at lunchtime on a Wednesday.
Yeah, sure.
I'm picturing that too, man.
So am I.
You.
And then all of a sudden, there's a whole lot of smoke and like flames, and you're just sitting there watching, going, "Oh wow, this is a hell of a show, isn't it?" Like, is this meant to be happening? Because this is some high budget shit.
Yeah. My concern is that at that time of the day on a Wednesday, the people in there would be so steamed that they wouldn't even notice. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, this is pretty good. This is good stuff.
Far out.
This is
a bit mysterious.
So, you're in a strip club, right? It's lunchtime on a Wednesday. There's a fire breaking out, and you have to put it out. How do you deal with the situation?
I'd take off all my clothes and start using my clothes to smother the flames.
So your idea is to take off your clothes at a strip club?
Yes, and smother the flames.
And then
with
while
them.
you're doing that, I'll be stuffing $1 bills into your undies.
I know my undies will be off, Keyzie.
Oh, right. I was just saying, look for a water-based lube or something, squirt that on it maybe, I don't know.
Sure.
How would you deal with it, New Zealand? 3483, Tui prize packs up for grabs.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
News there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 23 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Hey, coming up shortly, by the way, keep an ear out for the Tui Naughty or Nice Q to call. It is your chance to win Tui $100.
Imagine that, fellas. Boom, straight in your bank account, $200.
Oh, it's Tui $100.
Tui $100, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, which is better than $200. The Q to call is going to play shortly, so keep an ear out. Get ready to call 0800 Hauraki. Now, we were just talking in the previous break. There was a fire at Showgirls, which is a strip joint down here in central Auckland. It happened at lunchtime. Everyone was fine. But they had to close things off, and I incorrectly speculated that perhaps the fire started with friction. Someone on a pole or something going a bit too hundies. But someone's texted on 3483, just for clarification, there's no friction on the pole because the pole actually moves and it spins, not the person on the pole.
Oh, I got you, yeah.
Just on that, I feel like the friction could happen elsewhere, though. You know what I mean? So I don't think your theory is entirely off the table.
That's right, I mean, if the pole's rotating, then, there's a real possibility of friction within the pole.
Maybe the bearings in the pole are worn out.
Correct.
And there's hasn't greased the little balls up, and maybe that's what's caused it. But some great feedback.
What was that
here
about balls up?
What?
Nothing.
A lot of texts here on 3483 as to what people would do to actually control the fire. If you're at a strip joint, Wednesday lunchtime, fire breaks out, what do you do? Someone's saying here, I would get the hose out, which is always primed, and start squirting like there's no tomorrow. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Someone here incorrectly saying they would use Keyzie's salami nips to suffocate the fire. I don't have salami nips. If I've got a meat-based nip, it is a burnt meat patty.
But they do leak a bit, so I mean, maybe you could.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
you could squeeze your meat.
I'll lactate onto the fire. Is what I'll do with my burnt meat patties. I'd get my hog out and do a steamer on the flame. See, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, hang on a minute.
Yeah, I mean, what's the hog got to do with it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Unless you were beating it with your hog.
G'day, fellas. I remember seeing Jase's fire show back in '96 when he was in his 20s. Apparently the best part was when you used to do a double durry flip where you'd flip 2 durries into your mouth and then finish them in one pull. Is that true?
Totally true, man.
That's so sick.
Was it? And for those just joining us, Jase used to be like a side act between strip shows.
Between the strip shows.
Fire show. But was it actual fire or was it just you with 2 durries?
Oh, no, there was definitely fire, but durries were certainly a part of the act.
Yeah, right.
And I used to have this thing where I smoked 2 durries at once, one in my mouth and...
Where was the other one?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Bit of M&M there for you on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes to 5 o'clock. Naughty but nice, fellas.
That's right. Well, it's not naughty but nice.
Or naughty or nice.
Or nice, one or the other. Of course, this is all thanks to our mates
naughty
at Tui.
and or nice.
Just Tui. It's just naughty or nice. Thanks to our mates at Tui, the new RTDs, Vodka Black Currant and Vodka Sour Cherry available now. You call us on 0800 Hauraki, you tell us whether you've been naughty or nice, you give us an example, and if we like your story, you could win Tui $100.
Great stuff, mate. G'day, Hamish. Yeah, massive backbone. How's life?
Yeah, good, Jase. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What do you do for a crust, Hamish?
Drive trucks.
Backbone!
God!
Good stuff, man. Eyes at the front, Pugs.
That's
Jeez.
my mate. That's Ben.
Tell me, Hamish, have you been naughty or nice this year?
No, I've been good. I was at my mate's place the other day, having a few beers after work, and they live in a flat together, and it's absolute pigsty. I was pretty steamed, and my mate shot off to town quickly to get something. And I was pretty bored, so I ended up cleaning their toilet, which probably hasn't been cleaned in, 2 or so years.
Wow.
That's actually...
That's huge in a flat.
Yeah, that's a good effort, man. Every time I lived in a flat, I don't think anyone ever cleaned the bog.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, I did it in hopes that maybe that it would start a chain reaction, and then they clean everything else. So.
Did it happen, man?
I don't think so. I've been back in a few weeks.
Yeah.
You're dreaming. They're just going to start inviting you around more often, man.
And guaranteed they probably got back from whatever they were picking up and did a massive steamer and didn't even notice.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good stuff, Hamish. We'll just chuck you on hold, man. We'll chat to someone else, then we'll make our decision.
Good on you, mate. G'day, Jacob, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, yeah, good, Jase, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Tell me, what do you do, Jacob, for a crust there?
Oh, for a crust, mate, I'm just a humble chippy.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Love chippies.
Humble backbone.
Well, we've had 2 bags of chippies today before the show.
Yeah.
Well, you two have.
Mate.
What?
So good.
I'm a big fan of chippies too, mate.
Yeah,
good on you,
good
mate.
on you, Jacob.
Good on you.
Hey, you been naughty or nice this year, man?
I've been naughty, unfortunately, this year.
Oh, God, what have you done?
Well, I think this is the first year out of the last 6 that I didn't drink a crate of Tui on crate day.
Oh, responsibly,
That's-
of course. That is
that's
horror.
yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
That's just, God, that's naughty.
I mean, we've heard some pretty bad stuff in this segment.
Yeah.
I reckon that's kind of up there.
That's probably the worst.
That's probably the worst one.
I haven't been sleeping at night,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jacob,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
The guilt, man. I get it. All right,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
To be honest, I quite like those 2.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go to a third.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Because, Hamish, cleaning the loo at a flat, that is huge.
That's high level.
Yeah. And it's the sort of thing sometimes you do when you're steamed. You know what I mean?
I've never done that.
No, I know what you're talking about. If
You
you're
know?
responsibly steamed and you get into a mode where like, oh my gosh, I could just do this right now.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's here and I'm really bored.
I mean, it's been a busy day, but let's just give that a wipe down.
Get
It's gonna empty out the toaster.
get the toilet duck out, give it a square. Oh, there you go.
You sound
Exactly.
nothing like that when you're steamed,
What?
Keyzie.
Huh?
Hey, and then Jacob, of course, didn't drink a crate on crate day.
He didn't drink a crate responsibly.
Responsibly.
Drink a crate of Tui on crate day.
Of Tui's, yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is a tough one.
Pug-San, what are you leaning towards, man?
I think
The other person will
Hamish is as nice as Jacob is naughty.
Cool,
Can I
that
say
doesn't-
that?
No, you need to make a call.
Oh, okay. I think Jacob was really naughty, and I think
You going for the crate?
I'm going to go for the crate.
I'm going to go for the guy that cleaned the toilet.
Ah.
So, Jase, it's up to you, man.
Go on, Jace, man.
I'm with Keyzie.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Come on,
I
Pugs,
think,
man.
all good,
I
man.
think toilet. That's a big call, man.
Absolutely.
G'day, Hamish. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Bloody good now.
Yeah, good on you, mate. We'll shove $200 in the old account for you. How does that sound, you massive backbone?
Oh, bloody good.
good on
Thank
you, mate.
guys.
No worries,
No
Hamish.
worries, man. You-
Keep doing the Lord's work, mate. Cleaning toilets and that, it's bloody good stuff.
Oh, tune.
This is a tune.
I'm going to turn this up in the old headphones. Yes, Keyzie.
After this, by the way, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, that's funny because I got a bone to pick with you too.
Oh, God, bone picking on the big show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yeah, always love me a bit of radio hit on a Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:47.
I got a bone to pick with you, Hoyte J. Nothing serious, man.
Sure.
It involves your car. So yesterday we parked next to one another,
hang on,
didn't we?
Keyzie. Hang on, Keyzie. Do we have a bone to pick with? Could you play the bone to pick with your sting, please, Pug-San?
What?
Can you play the
bone to pick
sting?
Oh, the bone to pick sting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, Pugs, have you got that in Studio B?
You don't have one?
Okay.
That's okay. If I was running the panel, I would have had it.
Yeah, no, I know
hang on a sec.
No, that's totally fine.
Did it bug you?
Yeah, it kind of did bug me, actually.
It's been bugging me.
So I've got a bone to pick with you, Hoyte J. We park next to each other sometimes.
We do.
In fact, yesterday I backed in. He drove in frontways to the one next door, so we're both hopping into our doors, like right next to each other.
Before you get into your bone to pick with me, just very briefly, can I have a brief bone to pick with you about that? I hate people that back into car parks. Continue.
Why?
Because if they're bad drivers, they take about 8 attempts to park their car.
What if they're good drivers?
Yeah.
Well, Keysie's not, so...
How dare you? You know driving is very high up my priority list. Anyway, so park next to Hoyte J's driver's door. Now, Pug-San, I'm just going to show you an image, man. What does that look like? Can you see that on there? It's a silver Mazda.
Yeah.
On the side, you might not be able to see it from there,
No,
Jase.
I can see it. Do you want me to describe it?
Yeah, what would you describe that as?
There is a stain from some kind of liquid or drink or something down the side of the door. Yeah.
Down the side, exterior of the driver's door.
Yes.
Like someone spilled, I don't know, Nippy's iced coffee all down the side of their car. Did you do that recently, Jase?
Look, there may have actually, now that I think about it, been a moment where I was picking something off the ground, holding an iced coffee Nippy's with the straw, and I may have ejaculated that onto the car.
Well, it certainly looks like a massive ejaculation's worth, and that's all down the side of your driver's door there. So you're driving around with a Nippy's stain. So if you're ever out in West Auckland, you see a silver Mazda with a Nippy's stain on the side of it, give old Hoyte J a wave.
Or a dart on the roof.
Fair enough.
True.
Now, can I get my bone to pick with you off my chest?
Yeah, man. Can you play the bone to pick sting, Pugs?
Did it, whatever it was, bug you, man?
No, not really. Oh, actually it does.
Bugging me.
And just to clarify, it's a bone to pick with both of you.
Oh, goodness me.
Okay.
And I just want the audience to understand something. That once we go off air in this studio, in between all the songs, we immediately
I know where this is going.
drop into painful gamer chat that goes on for 10 minutes at a time.
That is such a yarn.
And it's like, yeah, but you've got to make sure that you do that. Did you go and get the dwarf ring butter? and it goes on for 10 minutes. And then we go, g'day, welcome back to the show, blah, 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 blah. So, we do our thing and the music plays. Anyway, back to painful gamer chat.
Jase.
So can we leave the gamer chat to the Studio B, please? It's humiliating for both of you and highly tedious for me.
Jase, man, if you can't beat us, you should join us, brother. Get amongst it. Hop on tonight with the fellas.
Come and game, man. We just found a new dwarf ring. You'll love it. Oh, this is a tune. Is this Faith No More?
Yep.
Jase?
Obviously.
Oh, is this Epic by Faith No More?
Nah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Faith No More there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 4 minutes to 5 o'clock.
A few texts coming through on 3483 fellas. Of course, everyone that texts through in the draw for a Tui prize pack. This one's regarding the strip club fire.
Yes.
This is Greg, who lives up in the high country, and he was suggesting perhaps they were doing sort of a controlled burn-off situation just to remove the top layer of carpet in there, just instead of cleaning it. That's a suggestion from him.
Right, okay.
Also, a few texts actually coming in on 3483 regarding Pug-San and I and our gaming chat.
Yes.
Turns out people love it. They want a specific gaming segment on the big show. Someone's asked what games we're playing. I'm playing Elden Ring, and Pugs is playing Chode Hunter 3.
My daughter at the moment, she's getting into gaming, and she's playing a shooting game, and the things that you shoot are red and blue. Do you know what that one's called?
Oh,
red and blue. And they kind of just explode into splotches of red and blue.
Yeah, that's...
Come on, Keyzie.
No, I can't think of it.
Oh, you got Chode Hunter 4. Come on, brother.
It was probably Fortnite. I don't know.
Listen, coming up after 5 o'clock, great news for you, Pug-San, on the acting front. And also, I've got a hot tip.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. And Keyzie, he's had a bit of medical drama. We'll chat about that after 5.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your hump day all right. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, man, while you're up,
I'd really appreciate it if you would.
hey, it's time to chuck it into neutral, bring back the laughs and ease into Christmas. Cheers. Tui.
Oh, was that...
Huh?
Oh, I thought you wanted the...
Nah, the ding. No, that's only for the one that's like the batch,
Oh,
the Barbie, the box of Tui, summer sorted.
so good.
Yeah, really good. Hey, fellas, if I had like a chip hanging off the bottom of my lip, would you tell me?
Well, no,
No.
because that's most days, Jace.
Oh, is it?
You'll have chippies hanging off, you'll have darts hanging out, you'll have nippies on the side of your car. It's just the whole thing's a shambles.
I tell you what is happening to me a lot, and it disgusts me, is, you know, when you eat and stuff and you just sit there, you're just relaxing watching TV, and then you look down at your shirt, it's just covered in filth. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
100%.
You're like, what is wrong with me? What kind of animal
What
am
have I become?
What? Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's really hard to just get the food from right in front of you and put it in your mouth without missing.
Yes.
You know who's a shocker? Old Mogey.
Yeah, he is a shocker.
He has so much food on his shirt, on his mouth, and his moustache. Like, no wonder his wife doesn't want to kiss him because his moustache stinks. He always gets food in there.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
And he eats an enormous pile as well.
Yeah.
But he's a stallion though, isn't he?
No, Jace, he's not here at the moment.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
no,
I'm in his spot, so I'm the stallion.
Yeah, but God, he's such a stallion. I bet he's had a batch or something at the
He's
moment.
very
I think
handsome, too.
You know, he's probably swimming in his little Speedos there.
Backbone Speedos.
Yeah, good
Little
stuff.
button mushroom.
Hey, now listen, coming up, big opportunity for Pug-San.
I'm really excited. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, on the film front, actually.
Oh, wow.
In the meantime, let's have some Smashing Pumpkins.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Massive attack there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 14 minutes past 5. Great to have your company if you're just joining us. Now, you'll recall that recently I got cast in my first action movie.
That's right.
As the lead character, the hero character, I guess you'd call him.
Ricky.
Ricky, yeah, and it's called Meet Your Maker. And yesterday, the day before, Keyzie had asked me if I could get him a role in that. And I did manage to get him an audition, which we went through yesterday.
Yeah, did they like my audition, by the way, the producers?
Yeah, they loved it, man. They thought you were perfect, and they loved your physicality.
Right.
Well, acting out what was happening while you were staring through the window.
Yeah, because it was kind of a weird scene where there's a woman showering and I'm looking in through the window.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
doesn't know my pants are down.
So that is the
Yeah.
that is the good news there. But and don't take this wrong way. This happens all the time in film. They've just taken out the dialogue.
Right, so it's just going to be me standing there essentially having a go at myself. Okay. Well, does that affect the pay at all? Do I still get paid the same or?
Oh, there's no pay, Keyzie. It's an appearance. You know, look.
That's not for exposure, is
Yeah,
it?
it's exposure. And funnily enough, you are very exposed.
Yeah,
But
right.
anyway, can we just...
Pug-San's role?
Yes. Can we just pull it together, please? All right. Now, actually, Pug-San, and people won't know this, I'm actually Pug-San's agent as well.
What? I thought you were just my agent. Okay.
Well, you recall from further back, Keyzie, I've been doing this for Pugs a while. He's had a few little roles.
Yeah.
And they've
Yeah,
been
a couple
great,
of
actually.
they've been
little
great.
cameos. And they were very interested in you because I thought, well, if I'm doing that for Keyzie, why don't I do it for Pug-San? And they said, we think he's perfect for this particular role.
Okay, so hang on. My role is a random guy beating off through a window. What's Pug-San's role? Has he got a similar weird, nothing to do with the story role?
Well, it is a challenging role, and I will give you that, and it is a very physical role.
Well,
and I
honestly,
won't-
I'm just grateful for the opportunity. Can I say that?
And funnily enough, the role is him playing my character 20 years earlier.
Right, Ricky. Young Ricky.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
young
sick.
Ricky. So Ricky in his sort of mid-20s.
That's
which you're
right.
about.
Yeah.
So, because he was a Green Beret, you were saying, like an
Yeah,
ex-military type, and he was accused for a crime that he hadn't actually done. He was on the run.
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
like the crime or something?
No, this is actually his greatest love that he lost before he went to war. And,
Right.
And I'm being serious here, and I want us to be serious. Let's just grow up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious, man. This is my.
It is a lovemaking scene, Pug-San.
okay,
Are you
yeah.
okay with it?
Well, look, I can't say I've done one before, but as I say, grateful for the opportunity. I'd be keen to give it a go. And yeah, stoked to get some work.
I love that attitude right
totally.
there. I mean,
Thank
that
you,
is
yeah.
that
No,
is
I
great.
appreciate this,
And I need to know because there will be intimacy sort of rehearsals and
Right.
stuff like that
Yeah.
where you get comfortable. How are you with nudity on screen?
I'm totally sweet with it, man.
Okay, because there's 3 categories there: buzzies, ass, and hog.
So which. Obviously, Buzzies, you're.
Do I pick one or do I pick which ones?
Well, there's levels, obviously. And,
Right.
And so, if you don't want to show certain things, then that's fine. Are you happy with all 3?
Well, I mean, I thought usually they.
I mean, you should be.
Okay.
So I reckon we tick all 3 because it's good exposure, Pugs. Like me, we're doing these things for free.
Really good
and it's
exposure.
all about
Oh,
getting.
no, Pugs isn't doing it for free.
How much is he getting?
Let me have a look here on my phone. Siri, what's Pugs getting?
Right.
Oh, $2,500 US per film day
Holy moly!
and an $800 per diem per day.
Hang on. Why? And who's he hooking up with? Who's playing his offsider?
Oh yeah.
It is Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
But this is it's kind of weird because she's very similar to the girl that I used to love back in the day. So they're getting her to play the same role.
Playing 2 characters.
Playing 2 characters.
how good.
And she is such a good actor. She can do
Yeah,
that.
she's fantastic.
Just to clarify, Pugs gets like $3,000 US a day to hook up with Jennifer Lawrence and get his hog out.
well, sorry.
And I get exposure to beat off outside a window. Is that pretty much?
Oh, you'll get plenty of exposure for that.
that's not- I don't want
there's
that.
no.
It's not the-
Yeah. So, that's all good.
Yeah.
And I was thinking actually what we could do next is maybe have a bit of a run through, see if you can get in the vibe and the so forth of, because it's a shower scene.
Ah.
Yeah, and it's pretty steamy. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I'll give anything a try once, man. For
God,
sure.
I love that attitude, Pugs. You're going to go a long way, man.
Sounds like he's going to go all the way.
Look, man, I just try to keep it professional. I'm just excited to get the work.
Yeah.
It's tough out there at the moment.
Hey, this song really speaks to me. It's The Strokes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, the Black Crows there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 25 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, previously we're discussing I've got an opportunity for Pug-San on the movie that's coming up for me next year, Meet Your Maker.
Yeah, it's
and
really
he's,
exciting.
Playing a character that's my character, 20 years younger. It is a lovemaking scene. It is in the shower. And it's your audition tomorrow there, Pug-San, and they're still sort of working out how it's all going to work out, Keyzie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I thought it might be good for you to have a bit of a warm-up now, get into the sort of feel of it, I guess, so that you feel confident tomorrow, right?
Is there
Yeah,
any,
totally.
At this point, is there any dialogue, or is it just
There's
sort of...
no dialogue at this point, but but there could be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking what we could do, maybe a shower kind of sounds.
Oh, yeah, I got some shower SFX.
Yeah.
Sort of like that?
Yes. Maybe some sexy music, because there's, from recollection, there's some sexy music
If it's a
playing.
flashback, there definitely will be.
there's sexy music.
Sort of like that?
Yeah, that's good. So you're in the shower with your partner there.
It's Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
And
yeah.
they're both fully naked?
Yeah, they're both fully naked.
Wow.
It's a professional setting. Can I say that?
Yeah.
100%. No, I know. It's just...
And it will be professional. So at this stage, you're just heavy petting.
So just sort of...
You're just heavy petting there.
Yeah, okay. Well, obviously people can't see what I'm doing.
No, so maybe...
Yeah, well, you need to vocalise it.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, you're not going to do that,
okay.
obviously. You're not going to do that.
Do what? No?
So you're heavy petting, you're all lathered up and soaped up.
Okay. Ooh.
More, I think. Like,
want more?
This is one of the most passionate moments in your life.
Yeah.
But
Pug-San,
they're flashing back to it for a reason.
They're
right?
flashing back because
Right.
it is
Crucial to the story.
He still remembers it to this day.
Okay.
So you're heavy petting,
Yes.
and you're lathered up.
Okay. Oh.
Like,
Actually, can we just stop it there? Just stop
Was
it
that
there.
not-
No,
Was that
well,
not quite what you were looking for?
there's... Actually, I think what we might do... Actually, could you play Jennifer Lawrence there, Keyzie?
Yep.
Yeah. So, because that may help, because having the two characters...
And you know what? I think you're right. I think it'll help having another person there to sort of play it off with me.
Because this is what happens when you're actually filming, right? People might step in and play people while they're not there, and just so you get an idea.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Totally.
All right, so fire it up, the shower. Yeah.
So... You guys are heavy petting.
Okay.
You're all lathered up. No dialogue, remember. You're all lathered up.
Yeah,
so this is just sexual noise, I guess.
Sexual noise.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, can you just stop it there, please,
okay.
Pugs?
Yeah, sure.
Keyzie, Jennifer Lawrence is like in her mid-20s. She's not 80.
Right, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here, Hoyte J.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
At any point do we start hooking up or anything?
Well, you are hooking up. You're heavy petting.
So you were pashing in
Yeah,
that?
you're pashing. You're heavy
okay.
petting.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
get it going.
totally.
Get it going. Ready?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just stop it there, Pugs.
Okay, yeah.
I think I will put some dialogue in there.
Yeah.
Because there's every possibility that they will do that on the day.
Yeah, right.
Just because I imagine if you're in that kind of scenario, you will be chatting.
You
to
sort
each
of
other.
need to be agile, don't you?
Chat. So start the music. So you're heavy petting. You're all lathered up. Chuck a bit of filth chatting.
Okay. All right, ready? I'll just be the...
Yeah, can I just say too, you don't have to be silly about it, just the sort of stuff you would say.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
How good's that? Do you like when I do that?
Not really.
Oh.
Okay. Can we just look, it needs work, Pugs.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 5:39.
Hey, don't forget, fellas, over the summer we are running a competition called Surf or Turf. Basically, you can win yourself a surfboard or a set of golf clubs. Thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. Decide which one you're after, then text the word surf to 3483 or turf to 3483, and just like that, you're in the draw for that prize. Cheers to summer, eh, fellas?
Hell yeah, baby.
Thanks, Pugs.
That's all good.
Jase?
Pardon?
Hey, so over summer, actually speaking of summer, this is a segue. I'm going away to Cambodia for 2 weeks. Very excited about it. It's sort of like Vietnam. It's pretty much next door to Vietnam. Joined, in fact, but a bit warmer. So we decided to choose that place. Very affordable place to go. However, when you go to places like this, you're advised to go and get, what's it called when you get sort of a...
Immunity shot?
Immunity shot. I get certain things. So, for example, Hep A.
And swimmer's ear.
Well, you can't... I wish there was one for swimmer's ear.
Right.
But there just isn't. Typhoid, I believe, was another one.
Yes. Malaria?
Malaria? No, apparently low risk for malaria, although apparently high risk for rabies. Apparently there's heaps of wild cats over there called Targaloo cats.
Right. And I remember...
Targaloo cats, have you heard of them?
No, but I do remember your wife in your last journey being scared of getting rabies.
Yeah, from a dog.
Yes.
Yeah, like a Targaloo cat apparently is this thing you got to look out for. Have you...
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, yeah. What about take a look at these nuts? But anyway, that's not even the story. That's just a little side note. So I'm in there. We're getting injections, right? Apparently, I also need to get a tetanus top up. So I'll get the tetanus one on my left arm. I get the typhoid Hep A one on my right arm. My wife goes first. She's just getting one.
Well, you make her go first,
No,
because you're a bit worried that there
Jase.
may be some reaction. You want to see if she dies, and if she dies, you go, well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's why I get her to taste my food every night before I eat it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
No, so I actually
She's your
wanted,
beef eater.
I wanted to go for, well, pork mince eater.
Pork mince, sorry, yeah.
So I wanted to go first. She's like, no, I want to go first. I want to get out the way. I'm like, okay, you go. And then she's in there wincing. She's like, and then gets it. It's, okay, it's not too bad. That's fine.
What was she like?
Oh,
right.
And then
if you had had that in the shower scene,
she goes, then she sits directly opposite me. We swap positions. I'm facing her about 1.5 meters away, right? The doctor injects my left arm, first of all, And I'm like, oh, that's fine. It wasn't too bad. She then walks past and like is digging through the little plastic tray, getting out the next thing and getting it ready all in front of me and stuff. And I'm starting to feel a wee bit lightheaded. And then just as I'm feeling like that and she's about to put the needle in, my wife goes, man, you're so stoic when you're getting an injection. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm in front of my wife. I've got to look tough. Like, it doesn't even faze me. The lady puts the injection into my arm and it takes a bit longer and it's a bit sorer than I was expecting. Pulls it out. Instantly, I'm lightheaded. Like, my fingertips start feeling really weird. I start feeling dizzy. My wife was sitting there staring at me with a big shit-eating grin on her face going, oh my God, are you about to faint? And then the nurse starts laughing. And I was like, I do feel a bit lightheaded. Do you think I could just lie down on the little mattress, what is it, gurney thing, really quick? And so I get up and stagger over to it and like fall down on it and lie back. And then I go to my wife, can you get me a glass, just a cup of water from the water fountain outside? And she's got a big, seriously, big grin on her face, goes, hold on, takes a photo of me first, and goes, this is just in case Pug-San wants to post a story about this.
Hey, that's outstanding from your wife.
I'm like, first of all, dizzy, feeling terrible, like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I was fine after about 1 minute, but her instant thought was just big shit-eating grin, thought about the show, thought about how you guys would react, and then prepared some social content for it.
Yeah, great. When's she sending that through, Keyzie?
I've got it on my phone, I can...
No, that's all good, man. I'll message you.
Do you really want a copy of it?
Yeah, we'll put it on the Insta tonight.
She kept looking at it and laughing as well.
Sure, yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it's pretty humiliating.
It's hugely humiliating. In fact, I'd hate for word of it to get out, to be honest.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Wednesday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui. Yes, please.
If you're offering...
Oh, I'd love it.
Yeah. Hey, the silly season is here, and thanks to Tui, we're counting down to the end of the working year with a few laughs.
Beautiful. Can I just come clean that I just, my finger slipped on the fader because of chip grease?
Oh, that's why it was quite loud at the start.
It was very loud at the start because I went to bring the fader down and just a little chip grease just sort of...
Yeah, right, because you've had that hand in a chip packet pretty much the whole show.
I know, and I'm ashamed enough.
No, it's fine, man. They're yummy.
Yeah.
It's appalling, man.
Jase.
You sound like my dad.
Don't chip shame him, otherwise I'll chip shame you.
Yeah, okay. Now listen, the podcast outro, which is the warm-up to the show. It's not the show itself.
It's like bonus content,
It is bonus content. We've made it into a podcast.
It's bonus content.
Part of the discussion was clearing up the great mystery of yesterday and Pug-San's secret rendezvous outside the studio here. And so we had a phone call with the actual party there.
Jase, you're making us...
That was the most outrageous eyes to the front with me in studio. We also got into some other chat, and this clip's titled Underboob.
That's not an image that I want in my head. As I'll look at you and with your buffy hair and your little rock and roll T-shirt there.
Yeah.
Thinking of underboob.
Old underboob Keyzie. Well, I feel like that's just a small part of the podcast. And the real thing was, in fact, the sort of... Because yesterday's podcast outro, if anyone was listening, was all about Pug-San and his weird rendezvous he had, and then the other party of the rendezvous.
It wasn't a weird rendezvous.
Awkwardly coming through a different door to pretend like they worked together.
And also,
COVID.
Calling it a rendezvous makes it so much weirder than what it was.
It was a rendezvous, and we cleared that up. We got the person on the line. Her name is Anonymous. Had a great conversation to her. That's the reason to listen, not some underboob,
Well, actually,
thing that
in fairness to Pug-San, I think the biggest revelation on that podcast was Keyzie's absolute predilection for underboob.
No, hang on. It was... You guys were talking about side boob, and then as a bit of a gag, I said, I'm more of an underboob guy.
Wait, we're talking about our own side boob.
Well, I didn't realise that.
Something
You
completely
threw in that
different.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, up next.
What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie?
That's right. Keep the text coming through. 3483. We'll get into that next. You can win a Tui prize pack.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Guns Roses there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. But right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. Sure is. This is a segment where you text through what you're having for dinner and then we read it on the radio. It's really good stuff. Mogey's not here, right?
Yeah.
He's done for the year. So it's just us three. But I propose a change. Do I have to keep saying who the text is from? And then you guys say, like, the famous person...
Yes.
Really? Can I not just get down to the food and then we can actually discuss the food? You know, because that's the interesting part for me.
Well, it's a combination of the two. You leave one out, it really diminishes the product.
Right. G'day, fellas. Cody here.
Taylor?
Yep.
See what
No,
I mean?
see, no,
I
it was
mean,
so
right
good.
there.
That was epic.
This is proving my point. That just sucked all the life out of the
that was
segment.
sick.
Did that make the segment better?
I
Yeah,
loved it.
It was very good.
Oh, okay. G'day, fellas. Flowers. Cody Taylor here. I'm having nachos and enchiladas.
Enchilada?
Yeah.
Hardly know her.
Pugs, you got to stop making that joke.
Just on the nachos front,
Nacho.
I'm very, very specific nachos.
Of course
So
you
it
are.
goes corn chips and then grated cheese, grilled
So cheese on the chips.
on the chips.
Yes. No, I do the
On
same.
the chip, I grill the cheese on the chips. Then your spicy mince, your guacamole, your sour
Sour
cream, and a little bit of salsa on top. And I always chuck on a bit of fresh chili there
So-
too.
Oh, very nice.
And so
Jase.
the cheese is under the mince.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cheese is under the mince, melted all over the chippies there.
Yes.
No, it sounds delicious, but the cheese I thought was the thing you put on at the very end.
No.
and
No,
then you like the whole plate. So this is just hang on. So chips, mince, sweet, whatever the chili stuff, whatever you want, and then you grate the cheese on. You put the whole thing in the oven for 5 minutes, grill it, and then there's your nachos.
No, that's not how I do
That's
it.
not a bad shout, but you run a risk of a soggy chip. There.
Yeah, the chips tend to get
Whereas-
soggy because of the mince quotient there.
Not if you ask for them well done. G'day, fellas. Doris here.
Day.
No, Black Doris, the plum.
Listen, are you going to participate in this, Pug-San, or
I
what,
don't know.
man?
You have to forgive me for not knowing any Dorises.
Sorry,
okay.
man. I'll chuck out like a Post Malone or something like that so you
Okay,
can
I'm
join
not
in.
Mogey.
Yeah, it's true. G'day, guys. Black Doris Plum here. I'm having full-on deviled sausages with garlic mashed taties. Beautiful.
Love me a deviled sausage with mash.
I agree. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, really good.
Really
And you
wholesome, hearty
I
meal.
wouldn't call that a summer meal, though. That's
I
more of
agree.
your wintry fare.
Well,
Winter
I
warmer.
don't think we need to, say, oh, you have to have it this season.
Well, yes, we do. Just read the next text, Keyzie.
G'day, fellas. Sarah here. Pugs, you want to join in?
Sarah? Hardly know her.
Pugs, you have to.
Pugs, I gave you an opportunity there.
And I took it and I ran with
It
it.
was Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City.
okay,
not
apologies.
Sarah Ulmer?
Oh, it was Sarah Ulmer, the cyclist from the 2004
Yeah, somewhere around
Olympics.
there.
G'day, fellas. Sarah Ulmer here. Working late to catch up on some backbone work, so I'm having a curry chicken sagwala to feed the machine.
That sounds delicious.
Is a saguala with the spinach?
I think that's the green one. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not happy with that.
What about this one here? This is great. This is from Dave.
Gallagher.
What?
Yeah, for dinner, microwave fried rice with a petrol station mince pie crushed up and mixed in. Another good combo is the butter chicken pie and rice.
I think the butter chicken pie and rice would be...
Because you're effectively having a curry with
Yes.
rice with a bit of naan as the pastry.
Yeah, I think that's way smarter than what he's actually having.
What do you reckon, Jace?
That sounds amazing, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
You two there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
What did you watch, Jace, man?
No, we
Who the hell's
agreed.
Jace, man?
We agreed
What?
yesterday that
Oh,
you
that
would
I'll
start
go
off,
first.
that you
yeah.
would kick off.
No, didn't we?
No, I kicked off. I asked you for me to kick off yesterday, and I said, and you can do it tomorrow. And you said, do you promise? And Hoodie
Right.
J keeps his promises.
Because in my head, for some reason, it was the other way around.
No,
So I
no.
went first.
Ask Pug-San.
Pug-San?
No, you wanted to go first yesterday. Now
Yesterday,
you-
that's right, yeah. Oh, no, today. Yesterday, I wanted to go first today.
That's right. Well, no, you wanted to go first yesterday as well, but Jay said, no, we'll do it tomorrow. And now it's today.
Right, okay.
Can you just get on with it, Keyzie?
I watched an episode of Grand Designs Australia.
You see, this is why this is a mistake. This is my whole point.
Jace, come on, man. There's people out there listening that'll love this shit. It was on TVNZ Plus. This is way out in the bush. They built a really big house that was supposed to blend in with the environment because they didn't want to, upset the balance of nature. They built it, looked like shit. It stuck out from like a mile away. It was terrible.
Like dog's balls.
Like dog's balls. And they were like, we've invented this amazing shutter system so that no matter where the wind's coming from, we can block it off. The wind comes from all directions 24/7. And it was just, the whole thing was just, and obviously they went over budget. It took way longer. They wanted to be in by Christmas. Just like every episode of Grand Designs. Am I right, fellas? And they weren't because it's unrealistic and it cost way more than they thought. But yeah, you can watch all those on TVNZ Plus, man. Highly recommend. Fellas, look, if you're going to leave me sitting in it there, can you at least crack the music and the...
Sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
Sorry. Go on, Jase.
What did you watch, Jase?
I watched Landman. Remember Mogey talking about that?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton plays a Texas oil man.
Getting clips for that all over my TikTok.
Really good. Really good. Billy Bob Thornton is brilliant in everything he does.
Especially Bad Santa.
Well, he plays kind of similar characters, i.e. a badass kind of dirty talking, sort of straight up kind of guy, and he's brilliant in those roles. The only problem and there's drug cartels and, all the intrigue that you get with those sort of shows. The only issue that I have with it is that he has an ex-wife and a daughter who are both beautiful blondes. And I don't like their characters too much because they play the ditzy. There's a lot of bikini action and all
just
that.
Just for the sake of it.
It's kind of gratuitous.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not into gratuitous, highly attractive people in bikinis. So, like Love Island, for example.
I feel like there'd be more people that like Grand Designs Australia than there would be people that agree with you about hating seeing blonde people in bikinis.
It's just...
I think you're splitting hairs.
It's just really good characters in some areas and pretty kind of average one in others. I'll give it 3 buzzies out of 5.
And where do you watch it?
Prime Video.
Watch Prime. Cool. Pug-San.
I watched Love Island Australia. It's really heating up.
What did you watch that on, man?
TVNZ Plus.
Damn, I was going to say, so I can make sure I don't get that platform. I've got it already. Is it really good?
It's really fun. And also, because it's the Australian version, you're allowed to get away with a lot more than what they allow on the UK and US versions.
Yeah, right, okay.
Both of you sicken me.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show Wednesday evening.
Hey, Jase, it's Wednesday evening. I'm not sure if you mentioned, but that means in 2 days' time, Chasing the Fox will be happening. You're aware of it? It's golf, but not as you know it. You aware of it?
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Oh, yeah, cool. It's an epic golfing event. It's happening at Royal Auckland and Grange, which is a very fancy golf club that wouldn't probably allow the scum of like the likes of us, you know what I mean?
Us hackers, you mean, Keyzie.
Exactly, because we're terrible. There's going to be 8 celebrity teams, 6 holes, a massive party as well. One of the celebrity teams is Team Media. Jerry Di Henwood was meant to be Bryce from another radio station, but apparently he's pulled out.
Right, okay.
And a fun fact, I got a text from the organizer the other day being like, hey, Keyzie, here you play a bit of golf, mate. Bryce has pulled out. Would you like to be the third person on Team Media? And I was like, because we've got a few things on that. It's the staff Christmas party that day.
Yeah, it is.
And I was like, oh, yeah. And he's like, cool. What's your handicap? And I told him my handicap, which is 29. And he goes, actually, nah, it's probably not going to work, man. AKA, I'm too shit. So, unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
I'm just disgusted that you are going to abandon your team to go and play for another team, man.
Well, to be honest, what I like to do...
I thought you were going to go. I went, oh, no, I've got to, we're going to be the Christmas party. We've got the show to do with the Fields.
Yeah, it's a big
day.
day
I was like,
Friday,
is it a big media thing? Yeah, I'm in.
Well, it's an evening thing, right? So it's like a late night thing. Turns out I got that wrong. It actually starts at about 6 or something, the part they wanted me to be involved with. But I didn't want to shut it down before I'd heard all the information first, you know?
Sure, all right.
So, but it's all happening. There's going to be 8 celebrity teams, 6 holes, a massive party, food trucks, bars, DJs, and access to exclusive VIP areas with the best views for the final Betcha party hole. And, of course, Ryan Fox is going to be there as well. G Lane and Minogue are going to be commentating it. It's going to be on TVNZ, which is pretty exciting. Other teams include Team Rugby with Kieran Reid, Christian Cullen, and Mark Ellis. Team Olympians, Tom Walsh is a gun, Eric Murray Murray and Simon Child, who is a black stick, I believe. And Team Cricket, there's Team Politician, Team Warriors, and plenty more. If you are keen, General GA, what is GA? General Admission.
Admission, yes.
Access starts at $59. So worth coming along to see not only a lot of people that are really good at golf, but a lot of people from all over the media and sports and all sorts of things like that.
But not Keyzie.
Well, I'll be there later on in the night because apparently there's a bit of a party. So I'll go there afterwards. Okay,
So you're going to
fellas?
leave the Christmas party and go along?
Christmas party, yeah. It's an afternoon thing, the Christmas party.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, great stuff. Get involved.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the big show done and dusted for your Wednesday evening. We've got over the hump. We're on the downward slide to the weekend. Keyzie, your plans, please.
My plans tonight, Hoyte J, go home, have dinner with my beautiful wife, and then after we've hung out for a wee bit and watched like Country Calendar or Grand Designs or something cool like that, she's going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to go online and play PlayStation with Pug-San.
Are you going to go for a walk today to help with the digestion of your dinner?
We go for when it's daylight savings and it's not raining. We go for a walk every night after dinner to aid with digestion.
So you got good sturdy poos the next day.
100%, Jase.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Good on you. Pug-San, what are you up to, mate? Or need I ask?
Yeah,
Shagging. Well, hang on.
Wagon.
Well, hang on.
Flagging.
Thanks for asking, Jase.
Sticky beef.
I'm going to go home and maybe do some work. I got a little bit of extra work to do from some stuff that I do outside of the show there.
What do you mean outside of the show?
And then I'm going to make some dinner and then hop on PlayStation with old Keyzie.
Can I answer that question for him, man?
Sure.
He's a drug dealer.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Sticky chicken there, Pug-San, for dinner. Din-dins.
What is for dinner?
The drug of love. Huh?
What is for dinner?
I haven't really thought about it, if I'm honest. I haven't got a lot of food at home. Maybe some chicken.
That's
Might stuff
sticky?
some brie in it or something. I got a brie cheese wheel. Maybe I'll throw that in there.
In a chicken?
And maybe with some apricot. You know,
Like a whole chicken up the cloaca or something?
No.
Or is it like a chicken buzzy?
A chicken breast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
cool.
yeah, good
Is that
stuff.
all right?
Yeah.
Jase,
Yeah, that's
what are you
fine.
up to, man?
Oh, just chilling.
No, come on, you got to give us more information than that, man.
Look, I'm really tired, fellas. As I said, I'll be chilling.
Right, it's okay. So you watch TV, you'll probably be grumpy to your family, and
Fart
then
ass
go to
around.
bed, fart ass around, then go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
That's incredibly accurate there, Keyzie. Hey,
Maybe have
listen.
some toast late at night.
Yeah, maybe some peanut butter on toast. Vogels.
Yum.
Listen, you take care out there. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Check out the podcast. Check out the Instagram account. Until then, see you later.